So, I normally don't cover any news related stuff or any hot topics or events that happen in the world, but I did want to talk about this. Um, I want to talk about for the past few days. Unfortunately, Kevin Conroy has passed away. If you don't know who that is, he has been one of the mainline voice actors for Batman for going on about 30 years now. Since I believe 1992 with Batman the Animated Series. And I know people have covered this before, but I just kind of wanted to talk about what it means to me because he was a legend when it comes to the Batman. You know, you can argue who was the best live action Batman here and there, but as far as voice acting goes, it's hard to come up with any names other than Kevin. He had a phenomenal voice and he loved the character and he was always willing to play him even in some live action roles. I think there was one or two where he played Bruce Wayne as kind of a cameo. Growing up, I know one of my favorite cartoons to watch was Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I mean, I binged those as soon as I could, because originally I just had one VHS copy of I think the first two episodes of Justice League, and I would watch that all of the time because I love the depiction of Batman and Superman and just the whole Justice League, and the way that it was done. I just really loved the show, and so when I was finally able to watch it, I had binged it all the way through. But growing up, the Arkham games came out for the Batman Arkham video games, and I remember being at my Aunt Molly's before I even think she had kids, and she had the beta, the demo for Arkham Asylum, and I would just replay it over and over again because I was so excited, and I just enjoyed that game so much. It was so much fun to me to to see that and to play that, and not only that, but to hear that it was Kevin Conroy's voice from when I would watch Justice League, and I'm like, it's the same guy, and I loved it. He really was Batman. It's hard to think of anyone that came close to what he could do. Um, and he was a good guy in real life too. I mean, he would work at food banks to help you know those who need it, and he was just an all around good person. So to see and hear about his passing is it's difficult, you know, because I was a bit heavily biased. If I ever saw anything animated that was Batman that wasn't Kevin, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and I didn't necessarily want to watch it because it was just it wasn't him. He was there's no else to describe it. He was Batman to me and to millions of others. If anyone ever talks about or talks about Batman, as far as anything animated, anything voiced, his name is the first to always pop up. And he was a phenomenal actor, and he had an incredible performance, and it's sad because not only that, but it was early. He was still too young. He was 66, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a tragedy. So I wanted to talk about it because he meant a lot to me growing up. I was I was definitely much more of a Batman fan than any other comic book heroes. I liked Wolverine, I liked Superman, I liked Spider Man, but Batman was always a big character to me growing up. I used to watch the Michael Keaton Batman movie over and over. And watching honestly all the four of the early Batman movies, as bad as some of them may be. But it's just it's sad to hear because he brought joy to so many people, and he brought real life to that character. It was nuanced, it was deep and meaningful, in his performances every time, even if you had some of the kind of campy things in the 1990s animated series. He still brought a life to it in a he really made it into something special. And going on, I think it'd be 30 years now. He always was there to play the role. It's hard to see anyone else reprising it or playing it. From the Arkham games to the Injustice video games to all of the animated cartoons for the most part. He was always there in some way. Even in Batman Beyond, when he's just playing, old Bruce Wayne, and he's not even really playing Batman. Or the Batman. He's playing a retired Batman. It was still an incredible performance, and it's tragic to hear. It's rough. So I don't need to keep it going on, but rest in peace, Kevin. As one of my friends, Josh, had put it in a post he made. He was like, you were vengeance, you were the night, and you'll always be Batman to all of us. So anyway, hope you all guys have a good day. We're gonna be recording a stream on Saturday, and we'll talk more about it there because Riley had some stuff he wanted to say too. So tune in for that if you'd like. But anyway, that's about it. So I'll catch y'all later. Bye.